Hello, Switch Geeks. This is Dr. Smitty coming to you with another Switch video. This time we are discussing sites that you probably should know if you're trying to collect for the Switch. Now, there are a number of sites that are popping up recently that sell limited run games of Nintendo Switch as well as other consoles, but this video we're going to focus on the Switch. These sites, some might know, Limited Run's a pretty popular site. Super Rare is pretty popular. But there are some sites that you probably haven't heard of that you should probably check out if you're into collecting for the Nintendo Switch. Now let's dive into the most popular one, which is Limited Run. Right now they have a few titles on here. The Messenger, which is a pretty cool game. ToeJam and Earl, Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. Bomb Chicken is available for pre-order as well, or it will be soon. They even got a Wii U title, Axiom Verge, which came out for the Switch. Is also available for the Wii U coming up soon. Now, Limited Run's definitely the site that is most known for these titles. And one of the cool things about Limited Run is, one, their quality products. I have ordered from them, and I definitely highly recommend them. But the cool thing about them now is that they are starting to release some of their limited runs in Best Buy, so it'll make it more accessible for the masses. Now, like this one, which is ToeJam and Earl, as well as Bloodstained, will be released in Best Buys. They also have some in Best Buy right now. That's how I bought my Windjammers. I actually kind of forgot about Windjammers when it came out, so I was able to buy it through Best Buy to get a physical version. They have Battle Chef Brigade, Yooka-Laylee. They have Golf Story, which is an amazing game. I definitely highly recommend, if you can find it at Best Buy, to do it. And they also have Super Meat Boy at Best Buy. So that's one of the cool things about limited run games. Another title, or another website you might have heard of, is Super Rare. They do their titles are very expensive because they're more limited than Limited Run. Limited Run rounds up. They take pre-orders and round up to the nearest 1,000. So maybe later this year, some of the Scraggler games will be re-released in very, very limited quantity. They did that last year, but Super Rare, once they reach their copies manufactured, they're done. They do not make any more. Luckily for me, I was able to order this Fell Run collection before it sold out. It says it's coming soon. They might have some cancel orders that they're able to re-release. But these games go for an extremely expensive amount. I'm going to show you some of the Switch titles. I'm really frustrated I didn't hear about this website before, because Lovers in the Dangerous Space-Time. One reason is why it looks like a pretty cool game. You can buy it on the eShop for 10 to 15 bucks, but I'm also a fan of Barenaked Ladies, and they have a song, Lovers in Dangerous Time. Every time I see that game, I think of them, and it would have been pretty cool to have that. And the box art's amazing. The game seems like a pretty fun co-op game as well. But here's a list of their games. It sells out pretty quickly. There's a couple ones that are not the most loved, like N++ has been on there for a while, has not sold out. Knights of the Pen and Paper had sold out extremely quick, and those are going for over 140 bucks online. So it's sometimes it gets crazy with these games. So you have to basically be there when they release to get one, which they do really good titles. So I definitely highly recommend you checking them out and following them on social media, so you know when these games come out. The next one is definitely one you should follow, which is Play Asia, which I will talk about in another video. They have they have exclusive titles, as well as if you didn't know, the Switch is region locked, so you can play games that were in Japan, and a lot of the times they actually do have subtitles in English. I do have a couple games in my cart if you see, and they also just announced Death Road to Canada, which I will probably do a separate video on, saying that people should probably look out on that. But here are some of the exclusives. Oniken and Odalis collection is actually a pretty cool one. That's one in my cart. Pato Box, I actually haven't heard of that one. They do PS4 games as well and PS Vita, because again, those are they're region free, I should say. But Revere looks like a kind of Earthbound type game. Again, that's another one that's in my cart. And again, they have a lot of games that are pretty cool that you should probably check out if you're interested in doing getting some imports in that aren't available in the States. So definitely highly recommend PlayAsia. They have a good reputation, and it is, I believe, free shipping and built into the cost. So it's definitely worth it for that purpose. I just touched on another video, Fangamer. Again, they're relatively newer to the release in Switch games, but you can get the Hollow Knight standard, which is now available out at retailers, but they have exclusive collector's editions, which include the Hollow Knight one and the Undertale. These are still both available right now, so if you are interested in them, I definitely highly recommend you ordering it now, because the prices will skyrocket when these do close. Another very new player to the Switch games are Skybound Games, which are very known for comic books. That's how I know them. They makers of The Walking Dead. Robert Kirkman's the man behind it. Walking Dead, Invincible, stuff like that. They are getting into the games market, and they are releasing a Skullgirls limited edition for pre-order. Again, another video I will get more in depth on. They also have a few other Switch games and other games. Slime Rancher, not for the Switch. The Long Dark, not for the Switch. But they do have a couple other Switch games. Hopefully I can find them real quick. But they do have the Walking Dead Telltale games available on the Switch. I don't know why it's not on the front page, because that's their product. That's where they're making the most of their money, is through their own license. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Once I probably click on the home page, it'll probably show, hopefully. Again, but they highlight Skullgirls. Hopefully it slides in a minute. Yeah, The Walking Dead. They have their Telltale games for that. But I'm going to skip on to Strictly Limited. Again, these Strictly Limited, not the biggest when it comes to the Switch market. They do have some really cool titles. I wish I would have gotten the Wonder Boy Returns Collector's Edition. That sold out pretty quickly. They do have certain titles that will sell out pretty quickly. Yeah, they just have a couple titles, not anything super crazy. And if you go back, all those are sold out. So there's really no point in showing you all this. So I'm going to go to the last one I am highlighting, which is Red Art Games. Again, they only have one on here, and that's Old Man's Journey. But that is the only way you're going to be able to physically get that title. So if you want that, you have to go to Red Art Games for that. So hopefully this was very informative to you guys. Definitely check. I would definitely keep an eye out on Super Rare Limited Run and PlayAsia. Those are definitely ones that will have a lot of Switch games for your collection if you're trying to build your Switch collection, which I am. And it's killing me right now because there's so much money spending on this stuff. But I am definitely a physical collector, so I will have to try to go for that. But let me know what you guys think if you're collecting for the Switch. Make sure you subscribe for a lot more Switch content. Until next time, this is Dr. Smitty. Hit the thumbs up if you like, hit the thumbs down if you don't. Make sure you guys get your Switch on. Peace.